welcome the team from Bangladesh. BMBL Fall Split 2020, South Asia Finals, 3rd place. A1ESPORTS, welcome Sinister, Dante, Rex Jax, and 6ix9ine.
And it feels like they've solidified their roster now with Paraboy, Jimmy, Order, and King.
We are up into the skies. Game 1 is underway. Blank, the plane path from Stalba down to the western edge of Sosnovka.
Fleamax, they have to move now. They are the furthest away from the circle itself with A1. That's 6ix9ine down.
Oh, first pull, and Jax in the grass. Look at a spray. Halve will get taken low, but that's it. A1 are done and dusted. Step down, certainly in that last game, and they are hopefully going to step up into this one. We'll see if it's going to be to the streets, but I think A1 actually has some decent chops to them in terms of moving into these games. We've seen actually them have some strong days. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they weren't able to continue to push up forwards. They do. Into the rest of the teams, it sort of evens the playing field. But even if it shifts onto Monte Nuevo, all of a sudden, Foreign Men have got one of the best spots.
Yeah, and I mean, just from that position alone that you're talking about, there is so much availability to them to just peek over the top of these little hilltops and just look down towards these teams, gather information, and it's going to be so hard to actually crash towards them. Because imagine trying to drive a party bus over that terrain. It's not happening, or at least not speed.
Paraboy landing shots over towards Dante. A1 proving elusive for now on the knock, but a lot of damage done. This is just to the eastern edge of Chumacera for Nova XQF, who are further north than that. RRQ looking to follow it up with a second, but the smoke blooms. Godless low has been spotted. Boom goes the buggy. And with it, Ziol's hopes starting to go up in flames. Teammate down, half HP, looking to try and heal. But in comes Sukin. One power 888 going down. The 3 teams who finished top 3 in the last game have gone down very, very early, Blank. So we're looking to even the score lines here on the tables. Who's going to be able to surge into the lead? That's what we're here to find.
For Nova XQF to survive, but look at this. A1 is looking down on this team, and Order's been spotted.
Oh, he's going to get tagged up as well, but makes it behind the crate just in time. Jax back into the smoke, looking to try and keep them all alive. A1 have a really good spot here. Alpha 7 go down on the northwestern edge, and the Abrupt Slayers now playing spoiler to Clash Digital Athletics representatives and Aerowolf Fleamax all the way on that northwestern edge. RRQ suffering heavily, and now it's Abrupt Slayers with the only team with all 4 alive. In goes Luxy, down goes Luxy. King shuts it out, and it's Nova XQF trying to get those reses, but it's stolen away. It's pincered out, and it's A1 to try and shut it down.
Jax has to come down off this hillside. You can see him dropping the smokes now, but he's done his job. He's provided so much cover towards Sinister that he can live on for a little bit longer. But these smokes, they are going to be removed from the battlefield very soon. You see,
A1 will lose yet another player, so it's just Sinister left.
Nova XQF cosplaying, Box Gaming here with the double box in front of them, but that's Abrupt Slayers to take down all the players from Nova XQF. What is happening here? So much occurs in such a short amount of time. Leon now running over the tops here.
It's just Sinister now, and Abrupt Slayers strike from the top of the hill. They run on down. Sinister looking to try and heal up, looking to get a little bit of health, maybe another point or 2 if he's lucky. Finds one onto Heaven, but gets shut down.
Managed to get their way into that. So I think a lot of times they're getting caught out on rotates. But here we go. Match number 3, heading to the skies. We've got our beautiful little arena here as well to show it as it happens.
Did you just call it little?
It's a small one, isn't it, really?
It's a very, very small
Look how tiny it is.
Goodness me.
Just like Vikendi.
What is this, an arena for ants?
There are at least a dozen of us in here. I'll say that now.
Yeah, exactly. Fantastic stuff. Plane path cuts straight down the middle. Bottom left, top right, very, very simple for everybody trying to get anywhere. Double Remesto, very accessible, early drop, you can drive out there, that's going to be fine. It's places like Port that might be a little bit inaccessible, but even so, you can get there, you can loot up. Very, very favourable for pretty much everyone.
Yeah. We've got a beautiful little graphic on the screen here as well for you guys at home, so you can keep up to date with everything that is going on during the tournament. Nova XQF Paraboy over there with 5 kills in 3rd place for the top 5 fraggers of the tournament. Now that does not surprise me. Regardless of what's happened in PMGC, this guy has always stepped up as a huge...
The circle and find a position. We've seen so many times on Vikendi where they have just shot towards a position in the circle itself, find a nice compound, but here I think they're just playing a little bit too hesitant. It is fine because they've still got some points on board from the beginning of the day, but that lead that they'd begun so early is starting to get away from them.
A1 are trying to push into the middle of this fight, and the 2 CAS teams are turning around and be like, guys,
come on.
We're fighting here.
We're having a cage match.
Step off.
So rude.
Nades being thrown in now from Tixi, close range. Gets the knock onto 6ix9ine and a bit of damage onto Jax. Old Boy has been knocked in the meantime. This is a chance for Kanina Power to maybe strike, but Old Boy gets flushed out. A1 pick up the kill. Nade up the top. Tixi takes some damage. Dante fades away and doesn't get done over.
You know, Tixi should be dead there. That grenade exploded right within the frame, so only took a little bit of brunt damage there, unfortunately, for A1. So Tixi counting his lucky stars at the moment. Na'Vi now down to just 3. That Secret Jin also going out towards the south side. Nova XUF just holding it down over the side of the road.
Lucky once, not so lucky again. Tixi gets knocked. The nade finds its mark this time around. And will be still in Volnova, the arena of their combat. Bigatron very, very low. Luxy last standing there. Has to heal up a sliver of HP. Both Ryzen and Microboy trying to hold on, but the spray down from 4 Angry Men will eliminate Bigatron for it.
As a top 5 potential team, but this already into the tournament. They're setting themselves up, baby.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, the big difference now, this is a really good turning point to kind of show up, and we'll see if they're going to be able to do that. And as we look on over, we're seeing these teams still getting looted up. One thing, I know you guys can't tell right now, but on the map, 4 a.m. coming always first time. Never mind, yeah, 4 a.m. getting caught by A1ESPORTS. Wrong building, sir. Wrong building.
And that was purely down to a slow rotation from 4 a.m. outside of Yasnaya, because you got to think, A1, they dropped in Severny. In theory, they should have been behind 4 Angry Men, but because they rotated earlier, they were able to catch him. Not before Suk does get a cheap kill for his troubles.
Suk, I mean, with that DP, these guys are so good using that weapon from long range, just absolute laser beams. And I think that at the same time, I mean, A1 is still pretty north of this circle. I just think
that's fair.
I think 4 a.m. just like, hey, there's no way there's going to be a squad here in these buildings, but hey, you gotta scout.
The unexpected.
Yeah, as they possibly can. Ryzen doing the same thing. We're starting to see some action though on that bridge. A1 with the Dante with a great shot there onto Senatexa. This is zone number 3. It's starting to hurt a little bit, and he's going to get that first aid, get these confirms. I mean, every point is just so critical, so crucial in these finals. And Dante, I got a chance to talk to A1. Dante, he's their main fragger, and he's the first one in the building, and he's also a thumbs player. Thumbs gyroscope. You don't see that very often coming from your rusher on your squad, but man, he's doing a damn good job so far.
As are the whole of A1, right? They're the sole representatives of Bangladesh. The first time a Bangladesh team has been at a major PUBG Mobile tournament. So joy Bangla to them as they look to fight their way into the top of the overall standings, one game at a time.
I love that ejection as well. I mean, he got that confirmed, got that point, said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take on off, get to zone, and they're going to be able to make it out alive so far. But moving on over, Dante just came from that bridge. Ooh, what a spray right there. Catching just the tip of the head of Corpai, getting him knocked down. You know, he's got to be feeling himself after that one. And at the same time, they got to get into zone, get a secure position.
Circles, if they're on the northwest or the southwest, it can be a little bit of a pain to rotate to, but there's a lot of loot. It's a clear area circle away from these teams. Power Triple H still up on the north as A1 getting punished by Abrupt Slayers.
I mean,
we go, hey, a team is fighting another team. We should look on that, but now it's gone against him because Kanina Power, after
match number 6, the final match of day number 1.
standings, A1 now rotating a little bit later than I would like to have seen them pull off, especially when you looked at the previous Erangel game when they were able to catch out 4 a.m. at one point, but stopping where they are, is relatively safe.
Yeah, stopping by this little Alamo right here, so they're going to be able to get this position. Now, they are led, of course, by Sinister. That's their IGL. And you can see him always leading that charge, getting that intel. And he's going to have to get some more intel because guess what? Zone number 1 has popped Imperial's bikes. I mean, you are just zooming on by, and they're just trying to find their next location right now. We'll see where they opt to go to. But, oh, looks like they're going to run right into A1. And A1 is going to settle that really quickly and take out those 2 members on the bike.
Like, that's a risk you take for rotating so deep into the circle on phase 2. Come on. Yeah, okay, the plane path was a little bit to the west, but there's most likely, 95% chance already going to be teams settled in that area.
And to be honest with you, I mean, I think we see this a little bit because it's game 6.
On the eastern side of the circle.
Oh, look at that pressure come out. Dante, the main fragger from A1, laying it down right now onto AR. They're getting just pinched from so many teams. I think it's just Spav, left for the team. So, and that's it, done. So Bigatron taken out as well.
But why was he going in late? He actually should have gone past Alpha 7 because he wasn't going to be able to do anything. But it is what it is. It does what it does. And Alpha A1 are going up against Navi.
Yeah, we'll see right now how they're going to opt to play it right now. Navi is starting to throw them smokes, trying to go ahead and hold on. They do have this edge of the circle, so they want to hold this position, buying some time right now. Anything they could possibly do to get these resets. You can see there, Maddox throwing, I believe, a nade onto Sinister. It's going to be a little bit short. That vehicle is blown up, so he doesn't have to worry about that. That is their IGL. He's given those calls out to his main fragger. He's knocked and finished, so now it's all up to Dante, the thumbs player from A1, to hold on for his squad.
You got third partying from Alpha 7. You could even have third partying from Team Secret Jin. And all the while, in the center of the circle is the last player of Power AAA Corp I with Class still up as a full squad on the west.
All eyes are on him. Oh, Salim, please. Oh, Car 98, 8X at the end. Oh, that's a dream, baby. Get those. You're going to try to, but nope, switches to the M4. Going to try to figure it out. He's trying to blow up that vehicle. Yeah, it doesn't want it to...
One for glory. All our brothers in arms feel the fire. We're conquerors, never back down.